Good morning. My name is Stewart, and I am an herbalist. An herbalist, you say? Why an herbalist? Well, I was raised by chiropractors who were natural healers. There's something like 15 chiropractors in my family, and I married yet another one. I even started out in chiropractic school. With just a year remaining, I realized massage therapy held my heart. Nearly 30 years ago, I became a certified massage therapist, and I still love it. When my first daughter was born, I couldn't imagine anything touching this perfect little being that wasn't as pure as she was. I started making all my own baby products, my own cleaning products, my own, name it, even baby wipes. My daughters are 23 and 20 years old, and I still make all my own products. I just perfected it over time. So what do you think of when you hear herbalism? Do you think CBD, marijuana, essential oils, or culinary herbs like peppermint and garlic? My goal is to teach you more about what an herbalist does. For about 24 years, I have been learning about plants and their medicinal value, learning what they do and how they interact. Even commonly known herbs like rosemary and garlic can be used to help people get back to health. Rosemary is great for memory, and ginger is an excellent anti-inflammatory. My herbal education started with my mentor, Susan Clements. She is one of the greatest herbalists in the Northeast. She taught me about foraging and making teas and tinctures. Since then, I've taken many classes and attended numerous conferences. Now I make all of my own. Now I get to help people learn how to make their own stuff. 3 years ago, when I opened Pestle and Potions, I wanted a space where people with little to no knowledge of herbs and natural healing could come and ask questions without embarrassment. The space is open to everyone to come and learn. At Pestle and Potions, we work with about 200 to 300 herbs to help our clients relax, digest food, have fewer headaches, sleep deeper, and so much more. Have your friends been talking about anxiety? Or have you noticed they are easy to upset? Do they mention lack of sleep or itchy skin? These are some of the things herbalists help. We listen, we notice, we help people handle life and all it throws your way in the most natural way possible. We believe in starting with the least invasive, then moving toward more invasive measures when they're needed. I sit with clients, ask questions, learn about them and their lifestyle, then offer gentle, non-invasive changes. I don't diagnose or treat anything. I work with the body to get our clients back to health. When you're healthy, your body has a better chance to handle life, to handle stress, and to heal. In a recent consultation, a client had been frustrated with leg pain that was affecting her sleep. She seems to be doing all the right things. She walks 5 to 6 miles a day, she has a nutritious diet, and she uses herbs as needed to stay healthy. While we talked, I noticed her seated posture was not quite right. We changed her posture, added magnesium cream that we formulate to her daily routine, and after a few days of making these minor changes, she called to say that her quality of life was so much better. Tiny changes can make a huge difference. Since then, she has sent numerous family members in. A lovely young lady in her late 20s joined us for a free question and answer group we hold every Tuesday. It's called Ask the Herbalist. She asked about tea. We talked about a general issue she was having. I offered her a nutrient-dense tea. She came back a little over a month later telling me that she had not had her menstrual cycle in 5 years. She'd gone to all kinds of doctors to no avail. After a month of drinking this tea, her cycle returned. Now she and her husband are working to start a family. One of my friends had such great results with one of our teas that he buys it in bulk. He gives it to his friends and family. He also asked me to do a consultation for his mother. She lives in upstate New York. We did a virtual consultation, and now we mail teas to her every couple of months. Her anxiety is incredibly improved, and she also has far less discomfort than before. And her husband is the first one to call when she is running out of tea. While I started out as a chiropractic student, having my own perfect daughter born into my arms at home changed the way I view everything. Because of her, I have enjoyed many years learning about herbs and health and trying not to push my beliefs onto others. The first 10 years, I found myself assuming that everyone wanted my help. The next 10 were about learning that maybe I could let them ask if they wanted my opinion. The last 5 years or so have been about letting people know that there are other options where they can look for them without judgment. So with the help of my 2 perfect daughters, Pestle and Potions was born. I'm done. Brutal.